Can you feel it? The crimson glow of these ancient runes pulsing against the obsidian walls of this forgotten Sith temple. The hum of dark energy coiling around us like a serpent in the shadows. We stand here, deep within the heart of power's cradle, where the air itself whispers secrets of dominion. I am Darth Nyx, your master in the ways of the dark side, and tonight I shall unveil to you the essence of true mastery. Lesson 5: Control. The throne within. Listen closely, for what I teach you now will forge you into something unbreakable, or shatter you if you falter. Power without control is a wildfire, my dear apprentice. Brilliant, yes. Destructive, inevitably. And ultimately, so very short-lived. Imagine it, a blaze that consumes everything in its path, including the one who ignited it. Have you ever felt that rush, that uncontrolled surge within you? The raw, untamed force of the dark side coursing through your veins, begging to be unleashed. Many seek such power, drawn to its intoxicating flame like moths to a pyre. But few, oh so few, learn to rule it. The Jedi, those pathetic guardians of so-called peace, suppress their emotions until they become hollow shells, empty vessels, drifting in a sea of denial. They fear the storm within, so they build walls around their hearts, starving themselves of the very essence that makes them alive. And the weak, they indulge every whim, every fleeting passion, until they are consumed by their own chaos, reduced to ashes before they can even grasp victory. But a Sith, a true Sith bends emotion to their will. We do not cower from the tempest. We harness it, direct it, make it our servant. Tell me, apprentice, what emotions stir within you now, as you stand before me in this temple's embrace. Do you feel the anger simmering, the fear lurking, the desire burning? Pause and reflect. Let the shadows whisper your truth to you. Control does not mean silence, no. It means direction. It is the art of channeling the inferno, not extinguishing it. Your anger becomes your blade, sharp and precise, not a wild swing that leaves you exposed. Fear transforms into a compass, guiding you through the fog of uncertainty, not a chain that binds you in paralysis. and desire. Oh, desire becomes a star, a beacon in the void, illuminating your path without blinding you to the dangers ahead. These are not mere words, apprentice. They are the foundations of your ascension. Without control, even the mightiest power crumbles to dust. With it, you become the architect of destinies, yours and those who dare oppose you. Consider this. Control is sovereignty over the self. It is the throne within, where you sit as emperor of your own domain. When your heart rages like a storm over Korriban, you choose where to strike, whom to fell, and when to hold back for the greater conquest. When your mind trembles in the face of the unknown, you decide. Advance into the fray, or wait, letting the shadows conceal your strategy. You command your thoughts, your instincts, your very power, as a general commands an army on the battlefield. No longer a slave to impulse, you become the master, turning every emotion into a weapon forged in the fires of your will. Ask yourself, my apprentice, do your emotions serve you? Or do you serve them? Pause and search deep within that turbulent soul of yours. Is there a rage that has betrayed you, leading you astray? A fear that has held you back from claiming what is rightfully yours? Let the answer become your first victory. For in acknowledging this, you take the initial step toward dominion. I sense your hesitation. Perhaps. Or is it resolve building? Good. Embrace it. Let it fuel you. With control, even your rage becomes elegant. A dance of destruction rather than a clumsy outburst. Your presence becomes inevitable, like the slow creep of night over a dying world. The galaxy does not yield to chaos. Apprentice, it yields to certainty, to the will that does not waver, the voice that does not shake. Think of the great Sith lords of old. Darth Sidious, who orchestrated the fall of empires with a whisper. Darth Revan, who bent entire armies to his unyielding vision. They did not succumb to frenzy. They directed it, molded it into an instrument of absolute power. You too can achieve this, but it requires discipline, a forging in the crucible of self-mastery. Let us delve deeper. Recall the lessons that have brought you here. In Lesson 1, we explored desire, the spark of power, the wanting that ignites the soul. You learned to embrace it, to let it burn brightly, without apology. Then came fear, the shadow that sharpens the blade, teaching you to transform dread into drive. We burned with passion in Lesson 3, claiming the fire that the Jedi dare not touch. And in Lesson 4, you grasped the essence of power itself, raw and unbridled. Now, in this crimson-lit chamber, where the runes pulse like a heartbeat of the dark side, you learn to wield it all. To control is to integrate these forces, to weave them into a tapestry of invincibility. But control is not without its trials. There will be moments when the dark side tempts you to unleash without restraint, to let the wildfire rage unchecked. Resist that siren call, apprentice. For true power lies in restraint as much as in release. Imagine facing an enemy, perhaps a Jedi Knight, a lightsaber humming with false righteousness. Your anger rises, hot and fierce. Do you strike wildly, exposing your flank? Or do you channel it, waiting for the perfect moment, turning their arrogance into your triumph? The choice is yours, but only control ensures victory. Tell me, what is the greatest challenge to your control? Is it the pull of old attachments, those Jedi-tainted notions of mercy and restraint? Or perhaps the allure of immediate gratification, the desire to crush without strategy? Pause and let the temple's shadows absorb your confession. I do not judge, I guide. For in admitting your weaknesses, you arm yourself against them. But the rewards, they are exquisite. With control, you become untouchable. Your enemies sense it, the unshakable calm beneath the storm, the seductive certainty that draws allies and crushes foes. Desire, once a wild flame, now burns steadily, pulling you toward greater heights. Fear, once a paralyzing void, now points the way to hidden strengths. And power, it flows through you like the Force itself, directed by your iron will. You will walk among the stars not as a conqueror of worlds, but as a ruler of your own essence, bending the galaxy to your design. Yet, beware the illusion of control. Some believe they have mastered it, only to be undone by a single unchecked emotion. The Jedi preach detachment, but it leaves them brittle, easily shattered. We Sith embrace the chaos, but we tame it. This is the dark transfiguration, the alchemy of turning inner turmoil into outer dominion. You must practice this daily apprentice in meditation, in combat, in the quiet moments when doubt creeps in. Command your thoughts. Let no stray impulse derail your path. Reflect on this. Have you ever lost control? A moment where emotion overtook reason, leading to regret. Pause and relive it in your mind's eye. Now, envision it differently, with you at the helm, directing the fury like a symphony of destruction. That is the power I offer you. Seize it. As we draw this lesson to a close, remember, the throne within is yours to claim. No longer a pawn of your passions, you become their sovereign. The dark side rewards those who wield it with precision, not abandon. You have learned to desire, to fear, to burn, and to claim power. Now, you learn to wield it, all of it, in harmony with your unbreakable will. Go now, my apprentice, and meditate on these truths in the temple's depths. Let the pulsing runes etch them into your soul. When next we meet, show me the control you have forged. The galaxy awaits its true master, and that master is you. Subscribe and return, apprentice. The holocron opens only for the faithful.